just finished, and Rachel just went home, and I played my idol, and I'm just so fucking pissed at myself because I should have played it on Rachel. I should have kept Rachel immune. She was the only person left in the game who was a bigger target than me. It's clear that Gaby, Sheldon, Rebecca have a final 3, which puts me and Sarah on the outs. Sarah won't hesitate to flip on me if it will get her farther in the end. So I think I just screwed myself over. God damn it. Just, the hard part though was like, if I used it on Rachel, then Rachel wouldn't like thank me for it. I would just still be a target in everyone else's eyes. There would just be another target there who literally just wrote my name down and wanted to go after me. It's a stressful situation.
Welcome, Final 5. Congratulations, you guys made it to finale week. So, to change things up a little bit, we're giving you guys a little bit of a treat. Welcome to the Survivor auction. We were each given 500 Canadian dollars. Here's how an auction works if you guys haven't seen the actual Survivor auctions, is that you each start off with $500. I will show you a list of items. I'll tell you what the items are. You guys will bid for these said items. The bids go in $20 and they raise in increments of $20. You cannot share money and you cannot share items. Keep in mind that this auction will end without warning, so if you see something you like, bid on it, hopefully enough for something to come out later. Claire?
Is anything edible? Am I allowed to ask that?
Maybe, maybe not.
Just a salami.
So
I would like to spend all my money on Josh's salami.
no.
Don't spend all of it. It's just $5.
Okay, we're getting off track. So I'll pass the mic off to Darcy. So please, Darcy, take it away.
The first item that is up for grabs, it's gonna basically be, it's like a surprise. So you're gonna be talking to a surprise. And we're gonna start the bidding at maybe $40 or $40 Canadian. However, just 20, 40, yeah.
I'm confused. So if I want something, do I just shout out a number?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. I think I'll wait.
I'm gonna be talking to a surprise? What the fuck does that mean?
Exactly what I said, Sheldon.
You guys, this is worth it.
I'll pay $40 to talk to a surprise. Why not?
Okay, 40. Do I have 60? Nope. Nope. Once, yep. Twice. Sold to Sheldon for 40.
All right, Josh, go ahead and send Sheldon to the breakout room.
Okay.
Get the recording
Enjoy,
started.
Sheldon.
Wait,
Bye,
but
Sheldon.
did I lose everything else?
I didn't say anything. Just go.
Just go. Go have fun talking to your surprise. We'll see you in a little bit.
I'm so fucking screwed, aren't I? What?
Hi.
Janet!
Hi, how are you?
What are you doing here?
Did you win me for
I
tonight?
bought you. you.
This is your opportunity to ask whatever you want to ask, and we can talk about whatever you want to talk about.
Sheldon, by the way. I feel like I got very excited and I didn't even say hello.
Well, tell me a little bit about you, Sheldon.
So I'm from Toronto. I'm Canadian. I actually just found out about all these online sort of survivory games when the pandemic started. So I'm a professor actually. So I teach for a living. I teach marketing. So I'm very fortunate. I've been working from home, but I've been working. But I have seen a lot of my students really, really struggle over the last year with losses in their life from COVID, with mental health issues. So I'll be honest, I'm very fortunate and grateful that like life has been okay for me, although things are not normal. But I've been doing my best to support the people in my life and my students in particular. And I've been playing this game now. We're in the last few days, and it's just been like a nice distraction instead of going to see friends. I meet lovely people like John, who's on the screen here, and other folks in this community. It's been awesome. It's been a great opportunity, and here we are, top 5. John, we're at top 5, right? I don't know how to think anymore. Yeah, we're top 5.
So, how do you think your chances are in the game? And how do you think, what alliances and things are going strong or working for you?
I have an alliance with every single person in this game that's left.
That's good.
It is very good, I think, until they realize, but they haven't really realized the extent of my relationships with everybody just yet. So as long as I could hang in a few more days, I think I actually might be able to do something and get to the end at least, and at least plead my case. It's been an awesome game. I've had a lot of fun. It's been really challenging. I don't particularly understand how you and all of the other survivors are able to do this sort of social aspect of the game, but actually the physical aspect and the hunger aspect and the sleeping aspect, although I'm sure that's also an adventure as well.
You want to say hello? Somebody wants to say hello. This is my grandmother. This is Charlie.
Hey, Charlie. My name is Sheldon from Toronto. It's nice to meet you, Charlie.
Say hello, Sheldon. All right. I'm going to finish talking to Sheldon now.
She can join. That's okay.
So, the thing about the psychological game that people don't realize is that is 10 times harder than anything. And yes, you're starving and you're hungry and you're sleep deprived and your brain is not firing properly. Because I remember sitting at home going, oh, that'd be, like that challenge, I could do that. But when you're actually there and all those factors and it's 115 degrees and it's really difficult to do it physically, but the psychological game never shuts off. There's no shutting off, even when you're at night, when you're like tired and want to go to sleep and you're like, oh, you can't go to sleep because it's like, who's talking to who's going for water together, who's doing this, and I'm holding my eyelids open trying to stay awake.
Wow.
So you could find, be a part of the game. The psychological PTSD from that is really tough for many of us.
Really? What tips do you have for me? We're in top 5. I have alliances with the world and promises with the world and a lot of hearts I'm about to start breaking, sadly. My way of playing has really been focused around how do I influence people by telling them not what the truth is, but what they would want the truth to be.
Mm-hmm. Yes, that's good.
That's sort of been what I've been trying to do. And any thoughts or any ideas or?
This is the time that you have to now cut throats. You need to think about right now who you want to be sitting next to and who you can be and why. And then now you need to make the deal to get rid of the top person, your top threat. Has to happen now.
The scary thing is that might be me. So I gotta watch my back.
So that they're coming after you.
Yeah.
So then you have to go to the weakest link who might be next and make an alliance with them.
Yeah.
Get that.
100%. Do you have any regrets in your game or in your experience? Maybe regrets isn't the right word because it's hard to sometimes have a regret with
no, I know what you mean.
Experience.
Probably I needed to flip on Tommy earlier than what I did. If I flipped earlier, it would have been better.
I was rooting for you.
Thanks.
I'm sure a lot of people tell you that, but it's hard not to love you.
You do. You do.
Oh, Lordy. This is
well, should I let you get to your game?
Thank you so much, Janet. It was such a pleasure to meet you and to talk to you and to learn from you, and I wish you and your family well.
And I look forward to hearing how you do.
Thank you again, Janet. I really appreciate it.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, Janet.
Thank you. She made an impact on me when she was on that show, and I was really like, holy shit, how is that possible? But that was awesome. She's a love. I actually screamed. I don't think I've ever squealed like that before. That was awesome.
A couple, like, 2 more votes, and Yumi and Rebecca will be the final 3. No.
Example, last vote, Gabby, you saw exactly where Sarah and Ryan were.
Yeah,
right?
not that I wasn't expecting it, because
no, but it was blatant, and like it was no more thinking that might happen. It was like for me, it was a shock. It was
I freaking knew it was gonna happen.
I didn't.
Ryan.
I didn't know that.
I was expecting Ryan to write down one of our names, and I knew from Rachel he was gonna come for me sooner or later. Well, anyway, it worked out voting for Rachel instead because he had the idol, and I would have gone and we had all put our votes on Ryan instead of Rachel. So
that would have sucked so bad for you, for me, for Rebecca. Like I would have been really. I would have cried. But that would have been real bad. But we know where their minds are. It's time to get them out.
Yeah, no.
Did you talk to them about it yet, or
I haven't. Like they haven't approached me, so.
So don't. Whatever. Fuck it. At least now you'll get them in the back.
Yeah,
so,
like I know what I'm doing. But yeah, I know what the game plan is.
By the way, Ryan's completely trying to get Rebecca to do something right now.
I would not be shocked.
100%.
I wouldn't be shocked.
And that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. We know where his little trickety tricks.
I have never trusted him. Like,
you don't have to trust him for that much longer.
Yeah, that's good. Like if he doesn't win immunity tomorrow.
Is he who you want us to go for? Is that your gut?
Yeah. Like he's
not opposed. Not opposed.
He's a lot sneakier than Sarah is. I will say that. Sarah's a lot less shady.
You know what? I don't know what Sarah has done since she came back, and I think I told you this. Like what the hell has she done since she got voted back?
Like not much.
Like she's just been chilling, having a vacation. You have been hustling. I'm hustling. Everybody's fucking hustling. She's on vacation.
Yeah.
Craziness.
Final 5. Are you guys ready for today's immunity challenge?
Ready?
Yes, I'm ready. I'm ready for some wall sits.
Okay, first things first, Sheldon. Gotta take it back. Okay. Once again, immunity is back up for grabs. For today's challenge, you guys are required to have 2 spoons and a mug. What your goal is to have your spoons line up. What John is going to show you in a little bit, like that. You're going to have 1 spoon like right underneath, and you have your mug just right in front of your spoons. Your goal is to slingshot using your fists to hit the spoon into the mug.
Voila.
Like that. First person to get 10 of those in, say 10, and done, wins immunity. For immunity. 3, 2, 1, begin. Ryan, make sure to move a bit farther away.
1.
Dose. Trace.
How many do you have, Sheldon?
Bingo. No, Quattro.
Okay, Ryan's up. Sheldon,
Bingo.
Sheldon, how many do you have?
5. Both Ryan and Sheldon with 5.
6.
Ryan with 6. Right now it's Ryan and Sheldon.
Oh, it popped
Sheldon
out.
Ryan with 7. Sheldon in and out. Ryan with 8. 2 more for Ryan. 9. 1 more for Ryan.
10.
Ryan wins. Ryan's individual immunity. Guaranteed a spot in the Final Four.
Thank you.
Final Four. As for the rest of you, after 30 plus long days in this game, somebody is going to be cut short. Grab your steps, head on back. See you guys tomorrow. Congrats.
I have individual immunity, which is great. That's the only way I was safe this week, if I'm being honest. But being individually immune also gives me more sway over the game and the general votes anyway. So I'm talking to Sheldon, and I'm talking around, and it's pretty clear that Gaby, Rebecca, and Sheldon have a final three together. Sheldon clearly wants to take them because he sees them as the biggest goats in the game and the easiest to win against, which means he clearly wants me on the outs. The issue with that being, and that just puts me and Sarah on the outs. I think Sheldon's assessment, and Sheldon comes to me saying that we need to vote out Sarah. He's been talking about it for weeks, and now is finally the time to go for it. He says that Sarah's the biggest threat and that she needs to go. Sarah's not the biggest threat, I am, but I'm safe. The next biggest threat is Sheldon, and he knows that. So the issue is you can't get Gaby or Rebecca to vote Sheldon ever because they're so gullible. They're so gullible and so entranced by Sheldon and his fake, wow, that's amazing. Rebecca, you're 17 and you're playing this game? Wow, I'm Uncle Shelly. That's right, call me your uncle because that's not creepy. Sheldon is so fake and it's honestly painful. And I have been working with him this entire time, and he has been like my number one ally just because it's been good for my game. But right now, he's my biggest threat and I need him gone. Sheldon is very much so afraid of me. And Sarah, very much so, still feels blindsided by Gaby from the time Gaby voted her out. And one track mind Sarah, tunnel visions on Gaby, no matter what. She says she's writing Gaby's name down no matter what, even though the smart move is for her to go to Sheldon, vote out Sheldon. But that's not going to happen because Sarah has one track mind. So I have to manipulate this situation and get Sheldon to go vote out Gaby.
Really wanted to win that challenge, and I'm a little bit disappointed that Ryan won it. The right move is to get rid of Sarah, and I think I might do it. But I just need to keep on drilling into Gaby that they voted for her, they want her out, they're not on her side, they will dump her, and just make sure she's aware of that so that me, her, and Rebecca have control of the votes. I can't believe I'm even considering voting out Sarah because I was so going into this. We have to stay loyal. I got to be there till the end, and I bought it, and I wanted to do it, and I really wanted to do it. And I am a little bit scared that if I do somehow get to the end, I will lose Tad's vote. But yesterday at my talk with Janet, she told me I have to turn. And like, she gave me this like ability, this agency, this permission that I could just go and do what's right for my game. So like, maybe I fucking have to do it. Like, I don't know. This sucks. Oh my God. What do we do?
I think we should just risk it and go for Gaby. And then, because Ryan and Sarah have said that they would do the same, so then if they end up doing the same, then it all works out. If they don't, then we can just be bitchy.
Ryan and Sarah didn't come to you with any other plans today?
No. I've not spoken to Sarah in ages.
That's so weird.
Yeah.
Final five. This will be your tribal council, your very first one without any idols or advantages. So let's get right into it. So Ryan, you won Final Five individual immunity. So how does it feel knowing that you're guaranteed at least 25% chance of winning $100?
Oh, it feels pretty good. Yeah, I have a natural talent apparently for smacking spoons into a mug. So we'll see if I can make more money off of that in the future. Yeah. It's cool to discover hidden talents.
Sheldon, you were right neck and neck with Ryan for a bit. You came up short. Do you feel like that might have been your last win? for individual immunity or no?
I don't know. I was so close to the queen herself in the ice and hand and ice challenge, and I didn't get it. And then here we go again with Ryan. But you know, he won fair and square, and congratulations! Like that was his win. He got it, and awesome, good man.
Okay, so Gaby, with only 5 people left in the competition, what do you do to navigate the vote to make sure that someone doesn't go home tonight?
Someone's gonna go home tonight. Let's be real, because that's just how.
I know that.
Gonna go.
I know, but how do you make sure it's not you?
Just talk to the right people and put my faith in that what they were saying is the truth.
Okay, well, Sarah, happy for you to join in. I got a question for you. So, first vote, no idols can be played anymore. And you can only rely on your social connections. How good was your social game to be able to navigate yourself out of this situation?
Well, I have been nominated at every tribal. If you don't remember, I remember. So I have had to count on my social game every single time to get me here and the relationships that I've built. So the fact that there's no advantages and no idols, now it is my game to play. So I am here to play it. Hashtag, if this is the round that I actually go home, that would be the worst.
Put that right underneath the title. Yes. Rebecca. So, with only a few days left in this game, what is your best course of action to get yourself to the end? Do you see the future of you sitting in the final 2 or 3?
Well, I'm just basically hoping for the best at this point, like, because you never really know what can happen. Like, if someone can change, like, literally in the voting booth, and then the whole outcome of, like, everything is just gone out the window kind of thing. So, like, yeah, just really hoping that I'm still here. Yeah.
Okay. All right. With that being said, I'll pass the floor off to you guys. If you want to have any final words, maybe call somebody out. Otherwise, we'll get right into it with the vote.
Did everybody have a good day? I'm sorry I missed you guys.
Yeah, did you?
Okay. Yeah.
It's Rebecca's birthday!
Happy birthday, Rebecca!
Thank you.
Big 18. Ah!
Yeah.
It's John's birthday!
Woo!
Happy birthday, John, too. Not a day over 18 as well, right?
All right. And with that being said, we'll get right to it into the votes. You guys know the drill. One at a time. I'll put you guys to the voting booth to cast your vote on who you guys want to send home. It is time to vote. I will go into the person closest to my screen. In that case, that is Sheldon. And Sheldon, you are up first.
So this one's a little tricky, because everyone has been telling me Gaby, but I feel like they're trying to blindside me anyway. So do I go Sarah or Gaby? It's a tough question.
For Sarah, I know it's one of us going, and I'd rather it not be me.
I'll go Sarah the vote. Once the votes are read, the decision is final. Person voted off after the tribal counselor immediately. All right, the votes. First vote. Gaby. That was one vote Gaby. Sarah. One vote Gaby, one vote Sarah. Gaby. 2 votes Gaby, 1 vote Sarah. 18th person voted as Survivor Pandemic Canadian Arctic and the 9th member of our jury. Gaby. Gaby, that's 3. You have 30 seconds to say goodbye to him.
Good game. Good luck. I had a lot of fun. No matter what, we're still all going to be friends after this game.
I love you, Gaby. You're amazing.
You rock.
Good game, Gaby. You're awesome.
Y'all rock.
Take care, Gabs.
Yeah, man.
Happy to go. Congrats. Final 4. guys will compete in your next community challenge. Grab your stuff and I'm back. See you guys tomorrow.
My strategy going forward is simple. Win. I'm at the point now where that's my only option. If I don't win, then I am screwed because I'm the best player in this game and I've played the best game, and Sheldon is the only threat for me in the finals. So Sheldon knows that if he doesn't win, if I don't win, then he is gone. No, Sheldon knows that if I win, then he goes. But if anyone else wins, then I am cut because I will beat every single one of them in the end. And they all know that. There's no hiding it, no denying it. I just have to win.
Welcome, Final Four. Are you guys ready for tonight's immunity challenge?
Oh.
Okay, first things first, Ryan, take back immunity. Once again, immunity is back up for grabs. For today's challenge, I asked you guys to get yourself 3 ping pong balls, a tablespoon, and 6 solo cups sitting across at the edge of a table. I currently challenge what you're going to do is that you're going to take your ping pong balls, you're going to put it onto a tablespoon, and what you're going to do is that you're going to toss it like a hockey stick with a hockey puck and knock those solo cups off the edge of that table. 2 rules. So you can only have to be 6 feet away from, like, across your table. If you have a small table, that's fine. Just be across from your table that's at least 6 feet apart. And then what you're going to do is take the spoon and try to chuck it and knock those cups down. 2 rules. And you see what I did there. Your goal is to knock all your solo cups off the table. If
I can't see the bottom.
Oh, you can't see the bottom part? Okay.
Thank you.
If one of your solo cups, just like that, if one of your solo cups lands on top of another solo cup, you take one of those solo cups, you put it back to the regular position as it was, and then you chuck at it again. First person to knock off all their solo cups off the edge of that table wins individual immunity, safe from the vote. Here we go. For immunity, for the guaranteed spot, the final 3. 3, 2, 1, go. Ryan immediately knocks. Rebecca knocks some cups down.
Got 4 more.
Ryan knocks more cups down.
Got 3. Where's my other ball? Upstairs. 2 more.
Do I?
Last one. You got it.
Ryan is close. Sarah's catching ground. Sheldon, no luck.
No luck.
Ryan managed to get that last cup down. That opens the door for Sarah.
Got it. Woo!
That's it. Ryan wins his 4th straight individual immunity, breaking the record of pandemic history of multiple immunity wins per season.
Way to go, Ryan.
Yes.
I win this comp. I'm the greatest comp beast ever. I set a record for the org wins. Like, I've won more competitions than anyone in this history of Survivor pandemic. And everyone is like fake ass congratulating me, saying, "Oh, Ryan, congratulations, this is so good for our game." And yeah, right, no, they're fake as hell. But the fact is, they can't touch me because I'm too good. Like, I just set an org record of winning competitions, which is so goddamn impressive. And the fact of the matter is that impossible, super impressive record is the least impressive thing on my game resume. Like, my social game, comp skills through the roof, to the moon and back. But my social game, so much better than that even. Like, they can't touch me. I'm so good. I'm going to win. Yes. And then I get a call to pop back on the Zoom.
Okay, so I know like after not even a few moments after this challenge, I looked back at the footage and apparently this was brought to my attention. I would like to screen share and look at this. Can you guys see my screen?
No, can you describe it to me because I'm driving?
Yes. So I'm gonna play this right here, and this, I did not catch it, and I apologize. But look at Rebecca's screen and look at Ryan's screen. Stop right there.
Bruh.
Rebecca knocked all of her balls down with one shot, and nobody caught it. I didn't catch it, so the individual immunity for this round goes to Rebecca. That was like quick. She had like multiple stabs of cups, but she knocked them all down in one hit. I did not catch it. So I do apologize to that on my behalf. Sorry, I apologize to Ryan for not like noticing this quicker. So just to reiterate this now, Rebecca is now immune. Ryan is no longer immune for this round. Tribal Council still tomorrow night, where one of you guys will still be the next person voted out of this game. You have the rest of the evening to figure out what you guys want to do. I'll see you guys tomorrow for Tribal. And once again, I apologize for not catching this sooner.
And I'm watching it, and I'm just seeing myself kicking ass and taking names. And they tell me to watch Rebecca's, and I'm not seeing anything. I'm literally just watching my ass go back and forth and how good it looks. Like, I have a nice butt. Not sure if you noticed, guys. Check out for that. And I just see me kicking ass. And then suddenly, like, I don't even see it happen. Like, I'm watching the instant replay. And they're like right there. I'm like, what? I'm like only looking at me. Like, I was worried they were going to say something like I was too close to the table or whatever, but I was like looking at Rebecca's and she was like 2 feet away from her thing. And then apparently Rebecca knocked all of her cups over in one shot. And she didn't even call it out loud. Like, what'd she do? Should she reset them up again? Like, if you win a competition, you gotta say it. And I'm just like, she messed up and put them back up or something, and I now have to, I'm screwed. That's it. My game is done. I'm like, shit, I just went from winning the game to fourth place. Like, there's nothing I can do. Like, if somehow I make it to final 3, then they're stupid. That's that.
Hey. Final 4. First order of business. Rebecca, you won the final 4 individual community challenge. That is a guaranteed knowing you have a 1 in 3 shot of winning Canadian $100.
Really good. It was like the perfect like moment to win one, and I wasn't really expecting it. And I was like, oh, whoa! I thought I was being a bit of a chancer, asking you to check that footage. I was like, oh, what if I've just completely like imagined that in my head? Like, yeah.
Ryan, you look kind of devastated. Are you doing all right?
Yeah, I'm doing good. I'm fine. We're good. Hopefully.
All right. So, Ryan, I want to ask you, like, with such a very tight 4 that has been stuck with each other since, I believe, the beginning of Merge, how do you decide of who to vote off this round? Because based on what I've been, like, noticing from you guys, it seems like you guys are one big happy family. So how do you guys work from this?
Yeah, so this one's definitely a hard one. I love every single person who is still here. But for me personally, and I think I've talked to other people, it's going to be about the end game. And what that means for me is I've been painted as the villain, and I'm not that. I'm not the villain. I have loyalties. They just weren't to the people who called me that. So I'm voting with that tonight to prove that I'm not the villain, because that's best for my end game.
Okay, so Sheldon, what is your story that if you were to make it to the end, what kind of character do you see yourself as? A hero, a villain, or an anti-hero?
That's a really tough question because I don't really think we're all either super good or super bad, or like I think I've done shitty things to people in this game, including last tribal, where I was an absolute dick to Gaby, and I acknowledge that. But I also was extremely loyal to the people I was loyal to in this game. So tonight, it's all about the trust, and that is all I'm gonna say.
Okay. Lastly, Sarah. Out of 4 seasons of Pandemic, we have not had a Final Four fire-making tie vote. Do you think this round's any different? Or is it going to be all 3 vote one person yet again?
You know, it's hard to say at this point because, you know, you trust the people that you've trusted, and like these are the 3 people I've trusted the most in this game. So, you know, I trust them, but you never know. I feel like I've been on the wrong side of the vote many times this entire season. So I'm going with, I think that together, I don't know, it might go to a fire at the end of the day. But it might be 3-1. I don't know. I don't have the answer. I don't know everybody's mind.
Okay. I'll give everybody your last final words, maybe call somebody off, or if you have any like last little spiel that you guys want to address. Otherwise, we will get right to it with the vote.
My roommate wanted to watch, that's all.
Josh.
So.
Yes.
I got something to ask.
Okay.
If anybody is wanting to give up individual immunity, now is the opportunity. All right. Thank you.
John just wanted to throw in his 2 cents for that. Anyways.
I did.
So anyways, one at a time, I'll put you guys into the voting booth where you guys will cast your vote on who you guys want to send to the jury. So there will be a couple days short of $100. With that being said, it is time to vote. I will move over to the most person on my screen. In that case, that is Sheldon. So Sheldon, you are up first.
With an extremely heavy heart, I vote for Ryan. I can't beat him.
Sheldon took his sweet ass time, didn't he? Alright, burn.
I'll go down with the votes. Once the votes are read, the decision is final. Person voted off after the tribal council area meeting. Votes. First vote. Ryan. Sarah. For Ryan, 1 vote Sarah. Ryan. Votes Ryan, 1 vote Sarah, 1 vote left. 19th person voted as survivor pandemic in America than the 10th member of our jury. Ryan. Ryan, that's 3. Tonight, that's enough. About 30 seconds to say.
Just saying, you guys got it. You cut the snake's head off. This super fan is going home. That was the smart move. Yeah, Raven, that's why I voted you out. Raven called it. Yeah.
Bitch, I knew you were a super fan. I knew it. I fucking knew it. You little rat. I love you. I knew it.
Hey. That's all I gotta say. Nice job.
Ryan. That was well.
Ryan, you're awesome.
Yeah,
You should
You are amazing. Yeah. Final 4. You killed it.
This was a compliment. You were voted out because you were too dangerous, man.
Yeah, I know.
You would have won this one.
Yeah, I know that too.
That's the
I love you
only
guys, though. Y'all really are awesome. You're an awesome cast.